Okay, Hare Krishna devotees. Now we are live on YouTube. So I'm so grateful to each and every one of you for joining us today's session. So today is really a very auspicious day. We just concluded our what they call Purushottama month. We are done. So I hope that it has created a lot of benefit. Of course, we have studied Srimad Bhagavatam in so much detail. We have chanted more rounds. A lot of wonderful things we have done. So today we also dedicate today's studies of Srimad Bhagavatam to Saki Champakalata Mataji, then to Saswata Prabhu, then also to this girl, I've forgotten that's the name of what I got. Yeah, what's the name? The grandmother. So she also in the group, in our study group. So now the funeral is going on. So we will dedicate our readings to her beloved mother. All right. So thank you so much. So as usual, so today we start with expressing gratitude. So today will be Mother Shobha will be doing it, right? Are you ready?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji, speak up a bit louder.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Is it audible?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Dandavad Pranam, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, all Matajis and Prabhujis. Um, my gratitude is the fact that I am able to join this class. Actually, I've been looking out for detailed Bhagavatam studies in YouTube. There are, but it is more like it's not in sequence. The ones that my search findings, it is always in specific topics in classes or in certain workshops. So it's just bits and pieces here and there. But that of course is also still from Bhagavatam, so it's still also useful. But in a very orderly manner, I've never encountered. So the fact that of course, by Krishna's mercy to even get this chance, I'm very, very grateful. But I still do have a confession. Although I am participating, I'm very grateful for this class. But my very, very big flaw is that I'm not 100% in the class, although I am, visible in Zoom, or sometimes I join through YouTube also, because I'm multitasking, and that's a very, very big mistake on my part. But I still don't want to leave out. I still want to join the class, and then when possible, I still try to look back into the YouTube. So, as much as I'm giving my gratitude, I also confess that I'm not doing this 100%. I'm multitasking during the class. So, yeah, please forgive me, Prabhuji.
Not at all. Not at all.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you. There's a message here ask you to on your camera actually.
No, I have a device problem at the moment until I change
Okay.
my phone. So yeah, just bearing with this for the moment. Sorry,
No,
Prabhuji. Sorry, Mataji.
no problem at all. No problem at all. All right. So thank you so much, Mother Shobha. And I'm so grateful to each and every one of you for joining us today. I have a lot of takeaway because my Srimad Bhagavatam teachers training classes started yesterday. So yesterday was the first class, and they teach the art of studying Srimad Bhagavatam, 6 different methods, how we can because Braj Sundar Prabhu was saying that he have read Srimad Bhagavatam more than 30 times. 30, 40 times. All right. So he was telling, then he's shared with me, with us, some of the great method, really effective method. So I will definitely also like to share with all of you how, like the day I was having a very long talk with this Satyanarayanan Prabhu, and he was mentioning that we don't, again, that was the lamentation. We are not sure whether we're going to have the lifetime to finish up these studies. All right. But now with this method, I think we can study Srimad Bhagavatam at least 20, 30 times before we complete our detailed studies. Okay. The difference is we are doing detailed studies. We are going in so much in depth of the studies of Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay. So thank you so much. So today is 16th June 2026. We have gathered here to continue on chapter 6, text 26. All right. So before that, let's do our invocation prayer. Om प्रज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकाय चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा करामयं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपरकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सहगण रघुनाथन्वितं तं जीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतपरिजनसहितं कृष्णा चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पदं सह गणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च। नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमदि भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवं गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाशाति दिशतारिणे नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमदि भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती नामिने श्री वर्षभना विदे विदयितये कृपादये कृष्ण संबंध विज्ञानदायिने प्रभवे नमः। माधुर्योज्वला प्रेमाद्य श्री रूपनुग भक्तिर श्री गौर करुणा शक्ति विग्रहाय नमस्ते। नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्ताय दीनातारिणे रूपनुग विरुद्धा पसिद्धांत द्वांतहारिणे नमो गौर किशोराय साक्षात् वैराग्य मूर्ताय विप्रलंबर संबोधे पादांबुजायते नमः। नमो भक्ति विनोदाय सच्चिदानंद नामिने गौर शक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपनुगवरायते गौरवीर्भव भूमेस्तम निडस सज्जन प्रिय वैष्णव सर्वभौमा श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधु एव च पतितनां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। ओम महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरतसे नमः। पंचतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्त रूप स्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्त शक्तिकं। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पदे गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते ताप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुस्तुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवशरी गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपा तमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारणं परमानंद माधवं श्री चैतन्य ईश्वरम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नस्तप्रयेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भागवते उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भावति नैष्टिकी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। जन्माद्यस्य तोऽन्वयद्वितरश्चर्ते स्वाभिजनस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्मा हृदय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारी मृदं यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा दम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि। नमो विष्णुपदे कृष्ण 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 विजय पताक स्वामी राम नामाचार्य पदाय नित्य कृपा पदाय निकवर कामदाय नगर जय हरे कृष्णा। So we are still contemplating and we are going into a detailed studies on text chapter 26 on the title Conversation between Narada Muni and Vyasadeva. Okay, so we have covered okay, let me share the screen. Oops, oh, wrong screen. All right. Oh, it looks like this. Oops. Ah, okay. All right. Can you all see the screen? Can I?
Can, Prabhu.
Okay. All right. So last week we have read about this thing that supreme authority personified by sound and unseen by eyes, but most wonderful, stop speaking, feeling sense of gratitude. All right, gratitude. I offered my obeisances unto him and bowing my head. All right. So now what happened? Srila Narada Muni, at first he was agitated that he wanted to see, he trying his best to go back and get his vision again. He wanted to get the vision again. But after he couldn't get the vision, then he tried. Suddenly he heard the voice, that the Lord was speaking. Well, you can never do it with your material sense gratification or even with a tinge of materialism. So he was giving one by one advice. Then at last, then he gave assurance. What did he say? That intelligence engaged in my devotional service cannot be thwarted at any time, even at the time of creation as well as the time of annihilation. It is very true, actually. And your remembrance will continue by my mercy. All right. When we're talking about that Mataji who left the body, all right, I just like to share something very inspiring that happened. Okay, something that very inspiring. Yesterday, I went for a funeral. I did a kirtan and read Canto chapter 1, chapter 3, Canto 1, Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishna is the source of all incarnation. So there, they were explaining about that the pastimes of Shama Prema Priya Devi Dasi. It was very, very inspiring, actually. At the final moment, she was very ill. They brought her back home. And they kept her and kept her there. The whole family sat and sing kirtan day in, day out. And even the moment before she left, even the night before she left, she was some kind of unconscious. But the tongue was keep moving like that. So even that means until the final moment of her life, she was chanting the holy name. When I heard that, I had a goosebump. So this is actually a practical things that what Krishna is revealing to us. We are studying Srimad Bhagavatam and we are seeing the effect of Srimad Bhagavatam in real life situation. She was in a full unconscious, but that means she's in deep meditation. She was chanting and she was holding the beads. And it seems the beads was like, the bead bag was like shaking, but the tongue was vibrating like that. But other than that, she was like deep conscious, deep meditation until suddenly the thing stopped. So even if we want to get that kind of, what do you call that? This is what they call anugraha. In Tamil also we call it as anugraham. So in order to get this kind of anugraha means but by the mercy. So Krishna says the smriti or the remembrance all come by his anugraha. So as long as we go on sincerely worshipping the Lord, chanting the holy name, remembering the Harikatha in the past times, we will not get lost in wilderness. This material world is like a wilderness. What is wilderness? Dense forest. Dense forest. அதாவது இது ஒரு பயங்கரமான காடு. இந்த நம்ம வாழ்ற இந்த பிரபஞ்சம், இந்த வாழ்ற நம்ம இந்த சூழ்நிலை ஒரு பயங்கரமான இருட்டான காடு. இந்த லோகம் ஒரு இருட்டான நிலையில இருக்கு. உங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கிற ஒளி 12 மணி நேரம் தான். இந்த 12 மணி நேரம் தான் நம்மளுக்கு ஒளியே கிடைக்குது. ஆனா மத்த நேரத்துல நம்ம இருட்டான அறையில இருக்கும். So we are in this dark forest of ignorance. We are actually in the darkness. And Krishna is only giving us 12 hours of light from the sunrise to the sunset. 7:20 in the morning till 7:20 in the evening. I'm referring to Malaysian time. I'm not sure about how about India. In these 12 hours of sunlight and another 12 hours of darkness. But where are we positioned? We are positioned in the darkness. We are kept in a darkness. That means you see a dark room. You see a dark room and you use a torchlight. When you shoot the torchlight, you see an object. When you off the torchlight, it becomes dark again. So the object is in the dark room, but when temporarily, when you on the torchlight, you can see the vision of that object. Similarly, we are all kept in this dark environment. We are in extreme, absolute darkness. So, Srimad Bhagavatam, it is the sunrise reason after the departure of Krishna. When Krishna left, Dharma, all that good qualities, all that auspicious thing, all left with him. The whole world became in total ignorance. After he left, then rises Srimad Bhagavatam, that illuminating the whole universe with knowledge. So Hari Katha, Hari Japa, Hari Nam Japa, these two must go in parallel. It's go in parallel. Like yesterday, so that's the point that what we call Braj Sundar Prabhu was hammering. He's saying that every day, the 6 different methods. If we have time, I will share with every one of you. All right. So what he says, even at the time of creation or in the time of annihilation, everything you will continue to remember only by mercy. And those who can do this, they are very intelligent. And these intelligent people will engage in devotion and they can never be threatened at any time. Thwarted. They can never be threatened. They can never come into any kind of situation at any moment of time. After saying this, then Narada Muni was somehow or other pacified. Then, and somehow or other pacified. So what happened in the text 25? So Narada Muni then says that that supreme authority personified by sound and unseen by eyes, but most wonderful, right? That means the supreme authority personified by sound. It came through the sound. It can be unseen by the eyes, but the thing is, it is most wonderful. Because that is the first experience that we are all experiencing right now. What is our experience right now? That we are experiencing through the sound. All right, it's a personified by sound, but unseen by the eyes, but we feel so wonderful. If not, we will not have that kind of motivation or that kind of enthusiasm to go on chanting. Then they stop speaking. Then at that moment, what happened? What Narada Muni was expressing? Feeling of sense of gratitude. That's why we are asking you to express your gratitude every single day. So what we can understand. So when we can come to the level of expressing our gratitude, if once we are really appreciate the devotional feeling and emotion. If you don't have that feeling and emotion, it's okay. At least try to express your gratitude more and more and more. By expressing it, you will come to that level. I have seen it with my own eyes. So feeling a sense of gratitude, what Narada Muni, I offered my obeisances unto him, bowing my head. Okay, there with that, today we're going to start text 26. All right. So I want all of you to pay close attention. The first word is nama. Nama. Okay. Then the second, we can say nya. Namanya. Namanya. All right. Then the third word, then we combine nantasya. So how are we going to pronounce? Namanya nantasya. Namanya nantasya. Not nama or not nama. If you're going to miss that A, the raga, you will never get that sentence. Namanya nantasya. Hatha. Trapa. Trapa. Okay, you don't trapa. Trapa. So that means there's an A sound. So we don't say trapaha. So trapa. Ha. That means that we let go the air. So there's an H at the door. So trapaha. Patan. Ta. 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 Okay. Ta. So patan. Patan, Guyani, Badrani, Ni. Okay, Na. Na, that means you, because there's a dot at the. So Guyani, Badrani, Krtani. So Guyani, Badrani, Krtani, Cha, Smaran, Cha, not Cha, Smarano, Cha, Smaran, Gang, Paryatangs, Paryatangs, Tushtamana, Gata, Spruha, Kalang, M dot ang, Kalang, Pratekshan, Prati. Okay, you see the I there, there is a dash. So Pratekshan, Vimado, O means we can pull the raga. Vimado, Vimatsaraha, Vimatsaraha. No, this is not ta, this is ta. So Vimatsaraha, right? Namani nantasya hatatrapa patang Guyani badrani kritani chasmaran gang paryatang tushtamana gata sprha kalam pratikshan vimado vimatsaraha Namani anantasya hatatrapa patan Guyani badrani kritani chasmaran gang paryatang tushtamana gata sprha kalang pratikshan vimado vimatsara namani anantasya hatatrapa patan Guyani badrani kritani chasmaran gang paryatang tushtamana gata sprha kalang pratikshan vimado vimatsara namani anantasya hatatrapa patan Guyani badrani kritani chasmaran gang paryatang tastamana gata spraha kalang pratikshan vimado vimatsaraha. Yes, come on, anyone?
Hare Krishna. I shall try, Prabhu.
Okay.
Namanyanantasya hata tapapatan guhyani bhatrani krtani chamaran gampatyam stustamana gataspara kalam patikshan vimado vimatsaraha.
Vimado.
Vimatto saraha.
Vimatsaraha. Okay. Nice. Okay, next.
Krishna Prabhu, shall I try?
Yes, go ahead, Prabhu.
Namani Anandasya Adatra Padan Guhyani Bhatrani Kradani Cha Smran Samprayadam Stasta Manakada Sprusha Kalam Pradishan Vimado Vimat Saraha.
Yes, nice. But this is not Namani Anantasya. Namani Anantasya. The word
Namani.
must, these two words must combine.
Okay.
All right. All right. Mangalarupni Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Namani natasya tatarpapatan gunyani badrani kirtani chasmaran gang prayatang tashmana kataspriha kalang pratiksan vimado vimatsaraha.
Vimado.
Vimado
Vimado, not
vimatsaraha.
Vimado. Okay. All right. Nice. Next.
Prabhu.
Yes, go ahead, Prabhu.
Aniyantasya Amanyatasya hata trapapatan.
Okay, hold on, Prabhu. Chang Prabhu, hold on. Now take a deep breath and start to recite. Take a deep breath.
Namaniyantasya hata papatan.
Very good.
Guhyani Batrapi Kritanin Chasmaran Gan Ganpariatan. Sorry, I can't see the word. Tustamana Gata Prita Apriha Kalam Prati San Vimado Vimat
Taraha.
Vimatnataraha.
Very nice, Prabhu.
Sorry, yeah.
Despite your challenges, but still you're doing it well. Very nice. Anyone else?
Hi, Prabhu.
Yes, go ahead.
Namanyanantasya hatatrappa patan guyani badrani kirtani chasmaran gang paryatang tustamana kalang pratikshan vimado vimatsara.
Very nice. Fantastic. This is a very, very, very important verse. Very important. Anybody else? Last one person, because this is going to be revealing so many things.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, go ahead, Mataji.
Namani anantasya
No, Namani Anantasya.
Namani anantasya hatatrapah patan gukhyani patrani krtani chasmaran gam priyatam stusta managataspraha kalam pratikshan vimado vimatsaraha.
Okay, very nice. Namani Anantasya hatatrapapatan Guyani Badrani Kirtani Chasmaran Gang Paryatang Tustamanagata Spruha Kalam Pratikshan Vimado Vimatsaraha Nama, name, Anandasya, unlimited and beautiful, Hatha, Trapa, Patan, Guyani, secret, Badrani, Kirtani, Chasmaran, worship, remembering, all right? Gamparyatas Tustamana Gataspruha, Kalam Pratikshan, Vimado Vimatsaraha. So let's see what are the words. Very, very important. Namani means the holy name, fame, etc. Anantasya means of unlimited. Hatatrapa means being freed from all formalities. What is the word again? Being freed from all formalities. Okay? Being freed from all formalities of what? Of the material world. Okay? Patan, by recitation, repeated reading. Again, what is the word again? Patan means by reciting, repeating, reading. Guyani, mysterious or secret. Rajavitya, Rajaguya. Guya means mysterious. Also can we say very confidential. Cannot be understood. Badrani means all benedictory. Krittani means all activities. Cha and Smaran, constantly remembering. Gam, on this earth. Paryatan, traveling all through. Tushta mana, fully set. Tushta mana, that means fully satisfied. That means your heart is fully fulfilled. Gata spraha, completely freed from all material desire. Gata spraha. Kalam means time. Pratikshan means awaiting. Vimada, without being proud. Vimatsara, without being envious. All right. Now let's go through this word by, okay, this translation. Please read the translation.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thus I began. Oh, Lord.
What is it, Mati?
1 minute, 1 minute. The thing. Okay. Thus I began chanting the holy name and fame of the Lord by repeated recitation, ignoring all the formalities of the material world. Such chanting and remembering of the transcendental pastimes of the Lord are benedictory. So doing, I traveled over the earth, fully satisfied, humble, and unenvious. Thank you, Prabhu.
Haribol. Thank you. So, what we can understand from this verse, after he tried to go into, to get back that vision, he just got a split second and the vision disappeared and he got frustrated and he was trying and trying and trying. The Lord in the heart felt so bad for him, spoke without revealing himself, giving him assurance, saying that if you are still in the mode of goodness, it's not enough. We have read that before. We have studied that before. You have to give up the mode of passion and ignorance. But even if you come to the mode of goodness, it's still not enough. Prabhupada writes, even going to the forest is still in the mode of goodness. You have to come out of that. So he understood. So you have to come out of all these planes. So then he understood that this process of severe austerity, meditation, and all these kind of things doesn't work at all. After he heard the Lord giving him assurance, then he come to his senses. And where he got that senses from? Where he got this kind of idea? He's still a young boy. He's not even a Brahmana, he's a Sudra. He's not exposed to so many things in life. He doesn't have a proper or formal education. How? Two things. Number one, by the mercy of the Lord. When he heard the voice of the Lord, even hearing the voice and the Lord itself are transcendental. It's not to say that I want to see Krishna in front of my eyes. Even Krishna speak true. That is how Krishna impregnate Brahma with knowledge. Through the Sabda Pramana, through the sound. And he create that what they call he triggered the creativity that created situation where he started to create the entire universe. But now here he heard the Lord. Hearing the Lord itself, it is very purifying. And secondly, after he heard the Krishna Katha. Because now let's look at this translation word by word. Number one, it says, Narada Muni says, thus, and after saying that, thus means what? That means there's nothing other than this. Therefore, or thus, the word thus. All right? So thus, and he says, thus, I began chanting. Okay? What he did? He began chanting the holy name and fame of the Lord. So the first word that we should look into this is this one. Number one is, the first word that we should consider is this one. First is, he began chanting. So that is why when we want to start in sadhana bhakti, the first step is chanting. Chanting is the vital force. Chanting is a secret. It's just a secret code. And that code has been given to you by the spiritual master. Even if you know the code by default, the code will not be effective. But it can be beneficial. It can be beneficial. We have studied that in Harinam Chintamani. In our Harinam Chintamani series, we have studied that. It is still beneficial. So what we should chant? We should chant the holy name. The first thing is we have to chant the holy name of the Lord. And not only chant the holy name, but we also we have to chant the fame of the Lord. Fame means what? Holy name means attribute. Fame means activity. The activity of the Lord. We have to do that. That's why the Hare Krishna mantra, it has the attribute and the fame. Hare means Radharani, who captures the heart of Krishna. And Krishna is all attractive. And Rama, Abhiram, is the reservoir of all pleasure. That is attribute. But what is the fame? Radha attracted the eyes or the mind of Krishna, and through that attraction, they went into Abhiram. They went into transcendental mellow. So it's very important. So we have to chant the holy name and along with the fame. That's why Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, because it contains everything. Then how we should do it? By repeating it. Go on, repeat it. Repeated recitation. Go on repeating again and again and again and again and again. Not whenever you feel like it. I feel like today I feel like chanting. No, I don't feel like chanting. No. You have to repeat again and again and again. That's why what Prabhupada writes. It is like a cry of the child for the mother. So the mother Hara will engage in the service of Krishna. Hari. All right. So repeated recitation. Then after that, when you are going to repeat, so what happened? He ignored all formalities of the material world. In this material world, we have formalities. Formalities means rules and regulations, this and that. All right. As a Sudra, I have to do this. As a Vaishya, I have to do that. As a man, I have to do that. As a woman, I have to do that. A lot of formalities. But what he said, ignoring all formalities. If you can do that, what Narada Muni is saying, such chanting, that means in that type of chanting and in that type of remembering, what type? By ignoring the formalities of the material world. 100% have firm faith in Harinam Japa. Harinam. Have complete faith in the holy name. Like yesterday, the Mataji, when she was leaving the body, what actually helped at the last moment of life? Is it, when with due respect, is there any other type of services? People sometimes used to sacrifice their chanting for other services. And it's not recommended at all. Because end of the day, the chanting of the holy name is the final practice. That's a final exam. Are you going to get it done or not? So, such chanting and remembering of the transcendental pastime of the Lord. And they are what? They are benedictory. It is a boon. It's a benediction. And so doing, I travel all over the earth. He simply traveled all over the world, earth, not the universe yet. He traveled and he go on singing, chanting the holy name and the fame of the Lord. Srimad Bhagavatam is full of the holy name and the fame and the pastime of the Lord. That's why we call this as a ripened fruit. And by doing that, he became fully satisfied. And through that satisfaction, what are the two important characters that he developed? First, he developed humbleness. He became very humble. And number two, he became unenvious. Vimatsara and Vimada. The word is here. Vimada and Vimatsara. So this is the quality. In this one verse itself, everything is explained. How a sadhaka must improve his sadhana. Sadhaka means devotee. So number one, Prabhus and mothers, is this one, right? Number one, chanting the holy name and the fame. All right? And number two, you have to repeat it. Number three, you have to ignore all formalities. Okay? This kind of chanting and remembering of the is a number three is a benediction. That means, sorry, number four. Number four, right? Number four is a benediction. Number three is the ignoring all formalities. All right. This kind of chanting and remembering, it is a benediction. And by doing that, number 4, he became very humble. Sorry, number 4. He became, the effect is, number 5 is, he became very humble. And at last, number 6 is unenvious. So, being humble and unenvious is something that we have to work on it. We can't do it by our affirmation or through our positive mental attitude or by any kind of mumbo jumbo. It simply happened by the process of chanting the holy name. No other way, no other way, and no other way. Are you all with me? Right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
All right, now let's look at the purport. In that purport, Prabhupada writes, purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Our most glorious Prabhupada writes in his purport, Guru Bhashya, Guru Vakya. What is Prabhupada's Vakya here? He says, the life of a sincere devotee of Lord is thus explained in a nutshell. Do you get it? By Narada Muni. And how he explained? Through his personal example. So we do not need to reinvent the wheel. We do not need to create some kind of new method, new technology in serving the Lord. We simply need to follow the example whatever acharyas have kept behind. So Prabhupada writes here, this is the life of a sincere devotee. Check and balance. Do you have any of these attributes? Yes or no? If you don't have, you have to develop it. So, and all these simple things is just explained in a nutshell. In a small nutshell, it's been explained. And explained by Srila Narada Muni, and that also through his personal example. He gave his personal testimony. So through the personal example, personal testimony, he actually explained everything. Okay? Why am I so fickle-minded with that color? Yeah. I'm getting so agitated. I'm so excited actually. All right. All this thing. But the thing, who is this? The sincere devotee. Prabhupada continues. Second paragraph. Second sentence, he said, such a devotee, after his initiation, by the Lord or his bona fide representative, like our spiritual master. Like our spiritual master. What they do? Take very seriously chanting of the glories of the Lord. Then traveling all over the world so that others may also hear the glories of the Lord. Right? So after initiation by the Lord or his spiritual master or his bona fide representative, like our spiritual master, we should take this as a very serious business. And that's the reason why they travel all over the world. Sometimes we're thinking why these Swamijis are simply traveling around the world. Because they are so that others may also hear the glories of the Lord. Then Prabhupada writes, he said, such a devotee have no desire for material gain. He have no desire for material gain. Okay. And they are conducted by one single desire. All these things they do just with one single desire, that is to go back to Godhead. Like now you see that recently, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj, despite his risky health, my God brother Mahavaraha Prabhu said that he is very, very, very fragile. Very fragile. And yet he took a big risk of going to America. And now he's not well and all this, but still he took that risk because that is that commitment. That is that commitment. Because he went to America, don't know how many lives have been touched or have been inspired. Like His Holiness Charu Maharaj, Charu Swami, Bhakti Charu Swami. Before he left, I remember the class because that time was COVID. And he was saying, and the final class he gave in India, he said, well, I am the soldier of Srila Prabhupada. Whether I'm going to succumb or I'm going to leave, I have to go on fighting. And yet he went there, he succumbed to the disease COVID. All the devotees are always looking forward to leave the body in Vrindavan or Mayapur. But these kind of glorious devotees, they just simply don't care. They just surrender unto the lotus feet of the spiritual master, and they just simply go on doing it. It doesn't matter in any part of the world they leave the body, doesn't matter at all. A person can die in Ethiopia, can die in this or anywhere in the remote place in the world, doesn't matter at all. Because the devotees are careless. They don't care. Because they are under the full jurisdiction, they are under the full protection of the Lord. This awaits them in due course of time, Prabhupada writes. This awaits them. The desire of going back to Godhead, it awaits them, yes. When? On quitting the material body. Upon leaving the material body, because they have the highest aim of life. That is going back to Godhead. And this going to Godhead is the highest aim in life. They are never envious of anyone. So the Prabhupada writes here, anyone. If Prabhupada specifically writes, he's never envious to what they call, to the devotees is different. But he writes here, he never envious of anyone. So what we can understand from here, envy is a universal character that you should not express it to anyone. Your siblings, the country, or certain people in this country, Malaysia, are given a very special privilege. Even how stupid they are, they still get the best benefit. They go to the best universities, they get the best scholarship. But we as a devotee, we should not even envy them. Second paragraph, the following sentence, Prabhupada writes, nor they are proud of being eligible to go back to Godhead. So they know that I am eligible, but here they are, no means no. That means not being proud of being eligible. They're not even being proud. And their only business, again, let me say, their only business. Only business. Okay? Only business is to chant and remember the holy name. Can you underline that in your book? The only business is to chant and to remember the holy name, the fame and the pastime of the Lord. Then Prabhupada writes, and according to personal capacity. That means according to personal capacity, according to your personal capacity, how much can you do to distribute the message for others? Others' welfare. Okay? According to your capacity. Like last time, in 2021, managed to distribute so many books through online. But now we evolve. I have to make a decision between to go back to Gita Gyan and distribute books, or to go deeper with the fellow devotees who follow me, to go deeper into Sastric education. I decided the latter. I decided we have to go through deep into Sastra studies. That's why we have started these classes from Harinam, from Harinam Chintamani, what they call? From Nectar of Instruction, Bhakti Aloka, Harinam Chintamani, then another book, what do you call? Nectar of Devotion. Okay, Nectar of Devotion. Then from Nectar of Devotion, we went back to Harinam Chintamani again. And now we are here on Srimad Bhagavatam. Through these few books that we have read, we have gone very, very deep. Because we had to go to the next level. But of course, I'm grateful to these two boys, Dr. Veera Parikshit and Dr. Raja Parikshit. The two young boys, young future of ISKCON. Very fantastic devotees. Even though they are young, but they are very, very great. These two boys are soon going to start the Gita Gyan program. Those who are interested, you can sign up. We are on a planning stage. Gita Gyan. So the Gita Gyan, I think most likely will be delivered in Tamil language because they feel. Yeah. But anyway, we will check it out, whether Tamil or English. So, and the program is going to start in every evening. Okay. Now they are planning on Sunday, Friday and Sunday, but I'm telling you, you have to do it every day, Monday to Friday. All right. Anyway, we are still under this thing. So according to the personal capacity, how much can you do? Go ahead and do it. That's why I'm saying that each and every one of you carry at least one Bhagavad Gita with you, brand new Gita. Try to distribute to anyone, any person that you see, Prabhus and mothers. You must remember that Krishna has sent them to you to be enlightened. And if you could do that, you are the instrument in the hand of Krishna. You are the instrument in the hand of Krishna to perform such a task. But this kind of welfare to others, it has to be done without motive of material gain. Oh, I'm going to achieve something like that. All right. So, any questions? Any questions? All good?
Prabhu,
Yes.
let's say one is busy with temple activities, and by the time they come back, it's maybe about late night, very tired, so cannot continue with the chanting. Then how, Prabhu?
It's very clearly said here, Prabhataji. Chanting the holy name is the essence of going back to Godhead. You have to arrange your sadhana.
You can do it the next day also, lah.
Not recommended. Can I eat?
Not.
Can you eat yesterday's meal today? Can I?
Cannot.
You are on medication, right, Mataji? You are
Yes,
not.
yes. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. One day, if you don't take the medicine, can you take double dose the next day?
Cannot.
Exactly. How can you do that? You have to finish your quota every single day. Just like every day you have to take the hypertension and diabetic. Every day you have to take hypertension. That's it. You cannot compromise on that. Or you wake up early. You wake up 1 hour early to perform your chanting. Because I remember I was many years ago, I asked this Prabhupada's first disciple, what is his name? Gargamuni Prabhu. Gargamuni. You know Gargamuni, right? The Prabhupada's first disciple. Gargamuni and Gargamuni and his brother, his name is what is his name? Bhavananda, is it? What is his name? Do you all know Gargamuni? Mataji, do you know Gargamuni?
No.
You don't know?
No.
All right. He's one of the Prabhupada's first disciple. One of the first, 1960s. When you see when Prabhupada starts singing in the Thompson Park Square, he's the first one to get up and dance. All right. So he was in Malaysia once. He was in Ipoh. I asked the same question like what you have asked. Right? He was hammering on chanting. Then I asked him, Prabhu, can I not chant because I'm very busy in engaging in service and everything? And he asked me a question. Okay, being very busy with your service, don't you eat? Don't you evacuate? Don't you bathe? Don't you sleep? No, I do. Then chant. Just like how eating, sleeping, evacuating and bathing is important. Like that, chanting is also very important. Okay, Mataji?
Yeah, Prabhu. But so far, I managed to finish mine. I'm just asking on behalf of other
No,
devotees.
But sometimes it is also advising them like that. Maybe you can make them not happy, Mataji. But if they come to you for a solution, you can advise them, because this is a kind of, what they call, because, like for instance, when you hold the beats and sit and chant, even you also feel like you're wasting your time. Yes or not?
Yeah.
I'm sitting and chanting. While I'm doing this for 1 hour, sitting and doing nothing, just saying the word, I rather go and do something else. I think I can please Krishna. Or sometimes when everybody's so busy running around in the middle, you're sitting and chanting, people come and disturb you. Can you just stop that and come and help us? Can you imagine the word they use? Can you stop that? Because I've seen that. What do you mean that? Right? So that's why don't create any offense for anyone by chanting when people are around you busy. So keep your japa private. The few things you have to keep it private. Okay, we study that in Bhakti Loka. Number one, you should keep the name of your spiritual master private. Number two, you should not reveal your chanting beats. You know, the beats you take out and show people, see, ding, ding, ding. You should not show your beats to anyone. The beats must be private. And the rounds that you're chanting also has to be kept private. But since we are here in the study group, you can reveal it here because we are all in the same single-minded, that we all, what is the aspiration of starting this group? Because we all wanted to become a pure devotee of Krishna. So in this communication, this thing, you can say, say like, oh, Krishna Kumari Mother, Prabhu, in this month of Purushottama, I did 30 rounds, 50 rounds. It's okay. You are speaking among us. You're not going around making a propaganda, no, like that. Do not reveal how many rounds you chant to others outside. You can speak to your mentor, you can speak to your fellow devotees who are your well-wisher. I believe here in this group, everyone is well-wisher. Because I saw when the Mataji is not well, you all prayed for her. When she passed away, you all prayed for her. It shows this is a very positive environment. There's no inner feeling, there's no inner thought, there's nothing, just sincere. Okay, Mataji? So,
thank you, Prabhu.
There is no compromise in chanting.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Anyone else got any question? All good? Maybe you can put thumbs up, then I can see everyone. Hare Krishna? Ah, okay. Now I'm seeing the thumbs. All right. Okay, now it's 10:40. Is it okay we overshoot today? All right. Say we suppose finish at 11. Can we just go to maybe up to 11:30? Is that okay? We try to cover as much as we can.
Okay, bro. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. All right. So, Braja Prema, you are there. So, what time you finish your yesterday?
Bro?
What time you came back yesterday?
Yesterday I came back 10 o'clock.
Yesterday, in that funeral, they was go on chanting and singing and singing and singing and singing. One person stop, another person start. One person stop, another person. I think Vraja Prema was there until 10 p.m. So such a wonderful. Anyway, all right. Okay. Anyway, now it's 10:40. We just take 2-3 minutes break and we continue. Hare Krishna.
Something went wrong. I can't hear anything. Hare Krishna.
We took a break. We took a break, Mataji. Okay, let's continue the next verse. All right. So, verse number 27. Evam Krishna Matir Brahman Nasaktasya Malat Manaha Kala Pradu Rabut Kale Tadit Sauda Maniyata. Evam Krishna Matir Brahman Nasaktasya Malat Manaha Kala Pradu Rabut Kale Tadit Sauda Maniyata. Evam Krishna Matir Brahman Nasaktasya Malatmanaha Kala Pradu Rabut Kale Tadit Saudamaniyataha. Evam, thus, Krishna Mate, one who is fully absorbed in thinking of Krishna. Very straightforward. Brahman, oh Brahman, Brahman, oh Vyasadev. Na, not Asaktasya, one who is attached. Amalatmana, one who is completely free from material dirt. Kala, death. Pradu Rabut, become visible. Kale, in the course of time. Tadit, lightning. Saudamani, illuminating. Yata, as it is. Translation, anyone, please? Please read the translation.
Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
And so, O Brahmana Vyasadeva, in due course of time, I, who was fully absorbed in thinking of Krishna, and who therefore had no attachments, being completely free from all material tents, met with death, as lightning and illumination occur simultaneously. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So here, thank you, Prabhu. So here, the translation. Narada Muni is continuing. And so, what so? After he has been, all right, travel all over the world, fully satisfied, humble and unenvious. He's been going around chanting the holy name, fame, and repeatedly reciting and ignoring all formalities. And he feels fully satisfied, being humble and unenvious. And after doing all this, so what happened? And so, oh Brahmana, Vyasadev, in due course of time, I, who was fully absorbed in thinking of Krishna. So we understand that Narada Muni was traveling all over the world, singing the glories, and whose glory he was singing? He was singing and thinking of Krishna, and who therefore had no attachment. So when we think of Krishna, fully absorbed there, and some or other we will, and therefore had no attachment. All right, had no attachment. How? By being completely freed. How? Completely freed. Just now, the day we read about what are the things that we can that voice it. If you have a tinge of attachment of material qualities, you can never come back to Godhead. But here we understood that Narada Muni is giving is his own personal testimony. He's going around thinking about Krishna, glorifying, singing, pastime. And therefore, because of that, he had no attachment. And because of that, he became completely free. Again, now what he's going to say? From all material taints. So just now, we read, last week, even you have a tinge of taint, you cannot go back. Now, he's saying, because I did this, chanting the holy name, I have become completely free. freed. Freed means what? Free is different, freed is different. That means you are given that freedom. When we say the person free from prison, no, we don't use the word free. We say the person was given, he is being freed from prison. Freed, that means was taken out. Is an act. So now it is completely freed from all material taints. After he became freed from all material taint means conditioning, he met with death. The death came. Just like a lightning and illumination occurs simultaneously. When you see the lightning and the thunder happen at the same time, like that, everything happened at the instant. All happen simultaneously. Right? Let's look at the purpose. Now Prabhupada writes, he said, to be fully absorbed in the thought of Krishna, it means it's a clearance of material dirt or hankering. This is the word that you should underline in your book. To be fully absorbed in the thought of Krishna. If you just simply absorb in the thought of Krishna, what it meant clearing your material dirt and hankering. Right? So we have lot of material dirt. I should not say we, I have lot of material dirt, and I also have lots of hankering. I wish I can do that. I wish that I can do hankering and dirt, anarthas. But in order to get rid of that anarthas, the only mean is by being in the thought of Krishna. By fully absorb. How you should not simply think of Krishna. You have to absorb in your thinking. Right? Say like for instance, if your children studying in overseas, right? Or in any outstation, and you're far away, or you are working in overseas, your children is not around with you. So what will you do? You don't simply think about your child. You'll be absorbed in the thinking of your child. Saptatala, as the child have eaten, as the child have taken a good rest, is my child is safe? Is my child safe? Is my child is safe? You know, when you become, so even sometimes when you go into deep thought, suddenly that person calls you. Have you all experienced that, right? Suddenly when you think of someone, if you just simply think them, I mean, when your thought become very absorbed, and suddenly you feel that person will call you out, and you say, hey, long life. Because the thought is energy. It's powerful. Thinking of you. You're always in my thought. It's a kind of emotional, powerful energy. So what here Prabhupada is saying, but the thing is we have to absorb in the thought. So in order for us to get absorbed in the thought, what do we need to have, Prabhus and mothers? We need to have the knowledge. We must know how Krishna looks like. Why he bent in 3 places. When you use a small flute, what does it mean? When you have a longer flute, when you have the longest flute, what does it mean? So we have to have the knowledge. And where we can get the knowledge, that's why knowledge is vital. In chapter 7, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, what Krishna says, well, those who engage in my service is fair, is dear, but the one who knows me with knowledge, approach me, is very near to my heart. Why? Simply thinking Krishna as a person or being absorbed Krishna, that means absorb means what? You are personalizing your thinking. Maybe some of you thinking Krishna as your son. Maybe some of you feels Krishna as your lover. Maybe some of you think Krishna as your enemy. That is why that Ravana and Ravana, Kamsa, all those fully absorbed, thinking about Ram, thinking about Krishna day and night. When the attack going to come? But even the thinking in enmity also liberated them. Prabhupada writes, he gave an example. Just like an example, as a very rich man has no hankering for small petty things. When you see a rich man, when they lose something, they don't care. All right? Say a very rich man has a pen, right? And suddenly the pen fall into a drain. Right? He was just took the pen and suddenly the pen falls into the drain. Just gone lah. But for a poor man, that's the only pen he has. He don't have any other source. When the thing falls into the drain, he'll be hankering. He'll be lamenting. All right? For a rich man, if he loses some change, it doesn't make any difference. Right? When he just take out money from the pocket and suddenly some coin drop out, he don't even want to bend down and take the coin. Oh, you see the coin all run into the thing, just forget it. But for a poor man, if the thing runs into the, he will bend down, he try to put the hand and try to take out the money. It's a big difference. And Prabhupada writes there, as a rich man has no hankering for the small petty things. Just and so also a devotee of Lord Krishna. So remember this by heart, Prabhus and mothers. Remember this. So do the devotee of Lord Krishna. The devotee of Lord Krishna, who is guaranteed to pass on to the kingdom of God, where the life is eternal, fully cognizant and blissful. Right? So that means a devotee of Lord Krishna, what he has a guarantee. He has a guarantee. Even this birth or next birth, but it's guaranteed. The path has been guaranteed to pass on to the kingdom of God. In that place, life is eternal, fully cognizant, very beautiful, and blissful. So what happened? They has naturally no hankering for petty material things. Are you all with me? So when they know they are going to go, they will naturally has no hankering for petty material things. So like this, sometimes when we see our relatives do so well in life, and they drive, especially in my side of family members, all are very wealthy people, all big businessmen. Right? Suddenly they come, the latest Porsche Cayenne. They drive a big cars, Lexus, all this kind of thing. So sometimes you see, I am still better than them. Through knowledge, through experience, exposure, I'm better than them. And this fellow is not even educated driving such a big car. So we have no hankering. Because I had that once, honestly tell you, being very, very frank, I had that kind of hankering. All the idiots are so clever, they are so advanced than me materially. But later has found out, has gone, the hankering has been reducing. I can feel it. So naturally, no hankering. For this kind of petty material thing, that person can come to you with the latest, Burberry perfume. If you have experienced Burberry perfume, it's like, wow, once upon a time, I used to have this kind of perfume. When you have a Rolex watch or Rado, wow, I used to have that kind of watch before. All right? When you wear a shining shoe, Pierre Cardin, and wow, what a cloth. I used to have that before. Now I don't have it. And there's no lamentation. Why? All these are still considered under the petty material things. And Prabhupada writes it so nicely, Prabhus and mothers. What he say? These are like the dolls of shadow or shadow of the reality. Right? It's the dolls. It's just like a doll. Just imagine when a child play with a doll. Oh, it's a shadow. Shadow of the reality. You know the reality. And they are only still enjoying the shadow. And of course, this is what I really 100% agree, without permanent value. Which are without permanent value. We as a people, as a Kali Yuga Vala, we are all, I mean, not, I shouldn't say we, people out there are working for something very temporary. Work so hard, buy a big house, buy a big car, which eventually will be taken away from them. Even say like some wrong decision can take it away, or by force through the death will be taken away. So after all, nothing matters in life, right? After all, nothing matters in life. And all these things don't have any permanent value, right? It doesn't have any permanent value. Like the reflection of a banyan tree. Yeah, correct. Yeah, true. Very nice, Muru Mataji. You are quoting. Which chapter is that? Which chapter where you're quoting that from? Very good. Exactly. Chapter 15. That means it shows that in Purushottamamad you have been studying that. Exactly. Just like the reflection of the banyan tree on a water. Very nice. I really appreciate that, Mataji. Very good. Without permanent value. So when we can stay away from this kind of temptation, this kind of non-hankering, do not compare ourselves with others. If our children are not performing in education, it's okay. If you see, oh, that fellow, see, they're doing so well. It's very common. Oh, my child is like this. My child looks like dull-headed. Why? You know, I only can afford this kind of car. I have to take. Doesn't matter. No, do not compare ourselves with anyone in this world. Even that can be a king, or can be the Agong of this country, can be a prime minister, or Donald Trump. You cannot compare yourself. You know why? You're far more superior. We just remember, like in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it quotes Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, out of millions of birth and death, one who are fortunate, they know Krishna as a supreme personality. Out of millions who know Krishna as a supreme personality, one heartily surrenders to him. And out of millions of surrender to him, they heartily achieve him, because to achieve him is the most confidential, what they call act. And we got it because we are under this Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara, Brahma Madhava Gaudiya, by the grace of Srila Prabhupada. And it is so rare. There's so many millionaires. Okay? There's so many millionaires. Yes, correct. There are so many millionaires out there. There's no scarcity of millionaires. At the same time, there's so many poor people out there. There's no scarcity of poor people. There's so many people who are happy in life, inverted commas. There's no scarcity. And there's so many people are crying over everything, over spilled milk. There's no scarcity. There's so many people are flying around the world. There's no scarcity. Everything, there's no scarcity. Richness, money. That's why you see there's a lot of goldsmiths are opening everywhere, because so many people are buying gold. When you go to Cycle and Carry, you see so many cars are coming. They're selling off their Mercedes like nobody's business. And even there's more and more cars are coming, and the people are selling. There's no scarcity. Right? When you see hospital, all the hospitals are full. There's no scarcity. When you see the undertakers, there's so many undertakers that people every day they're dying, every day they're getting business. There's no scarcity. When you go to the crematorium, you see every day crematorium is burning. There's no scarcity. When you go to the hospital, you see every single second people are being born. There's no scarcity. There's only scarcity is the devotee of the Lord. And we are the rare ones. We are the rare of the rare. Rare of the rarity. We are very rare. To be initiated, to be the secondary. But now you are here studying Srimad Bhagavatam. You think Srimad Bhagavatam can come to you that easy? Like yesterday, the class, they were saying, in a teacher's training, they were saying about that. Do you think Srimad Bhagavatam can simply come to you? Never. How many people that bought, like for instance, 2021, I distributed 200 over sets Srimad Bhagavatam. And I've got a question. How many of them are really studying the Srimad Bhagavatam? In how many houses the Srimad Bhagavatam taking up dust? Picking dust. They're keeping it as a, like those days, encyclopedia, they used to buy the encyclopedia, put it there. It's part of the decoration in the house. I remember when small time, we have that red color and the white color. Encyclopedia Britannica. The book Britannica, one whole set of Britannica. If you have that, you're considered very rich or considered very educated. I'm the only one who sometimes used to take care, want to read what is that something. But other than that, I don't know. It's picking up dust. And I donated to a school and I went there. I mean, after some time, I went back to the school. I said, I remember giving you the book. I will just like get my old memory. I saw that it's still nicely kept on the wall. No one touched it. But today we are sitting and studying Srimad Bhagavatam word by word in deep meaning. You think all this happened by luck? No. That's why Brother Sundar Prabhu is telling. There are 6 different methods of Srimad Bhagavatam studying. We should practice. We should decide which type that we want to follow. Right? One day we have time. I really want to share with you. Today, the first day yesterday. Today is the second day. All right. One thing he says, reciting the verses of Srimad Bhagavatam. Number 2, reading the translation only. I've got a PDF format. Maybe later, after I finish this verse, I'll discuss with all of you. All right. Then another way is like every morning Mangalarati, you just get up, you just recite the entire chapter. Read the entire chapter. If you know how to read the Sanskrit, read the Sanskrit. If not, read the translation. No matter what, do something with Srimad Bhagavatam. Because Srimad Bhagavatam is Krishna himself. So Krishna first appeared to you as mercy personified in the form of Guru. For some, you get it first. For some, you get Srimad Bhagavatam first. Like some of you are not initiated. That means you're getting Srimad Bhagavatam first. You are getting the form of Krishna in the form of literary incarnation. The topmost incarnation. All right? You are getting that. So we have to get ready with all these things before actually we go back to Krishna. Completing the cycle. So when we know that, we do not need to compare ourselves with anyone. People can come and show, see how much of fine diamond I'm having. Look at my jewelry. Look at that. Look at my Rado. Look at my Rolex. Who cares? Because as a devotee, what we always think, it's just like a shadow. Right? It's just like a shadow. We have no permanent value. We have to develop this kind of character. We are putting all this in our mind because as we go on, the side effect of Srimad Bhagavatam, you will come to that standard. Right? There's no permanent value out there. So when we are the rarest of the rare, we are considered the topmost. Even this benediction, you can't even get it from the Devatas, the demigods. As we go on in the 10th Canto, there'll be some shocking revelation Prabhupada revealing. Even your success in spiritual life will be even envied by the demigods. Can you all? Did you catch my point? Did you understood what I said?
என்ன பிரபு சொல்றீங்க?
Speak in English. What is Raja Prema? What did I say?
You cannot say by words, Prabhu. That's why.
What did I say just now? Can anyone repeat what I said?
Envied by demigods.
Why? Why? How they envy you? Unmute yourself. Wow, you're so shocked until you cannot unmute yourself, is it? Come on. What did I say? Repeat. Did you catch my point? Yes, Ananda Sundari Mataji. Go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
My humble, what I recollect is that because Srila Prabhupada said in Kali Yuga only that we can have the holy name, so we have an easy way of reaching the Lord, whereas and we have more exposure to Krishna consciousness than in the heavenly planets, and that's what I remember.
Oh, that means you didn't catch my point. Okay. Good.
That you saying that the Devas envy us, is that what you say? Why they envy us?
Why?
That's why I said, because that we have more opportunity to Krishna consciousness than them, because the holy name we are in the golden era, and we are, so that they also like to be in Kali Yuga. That's what.
You are almost there. You didn't catch my whole point. Okay, anyway, good try. At least you responded. How about others? Did any one of you catch my point? What did I say? Samsung SM. Who's that? Rajendra Prabhu, is it?
Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
If I'm wrong, please correct me, Prabhu.
Yeah.
What I understood is now, in this Kali Yuga, we are the fallen souls. Yet
No, I didn't mean that. No, nothing to do with that.
We receive the benediction, even
Benediction.
yes, the guidance, the help from the Lord Krishna. Even the demigods very envious about this.
When?
In this
Okay, you also didn't get the point. Never mind. Good try. Anyone else? Yes, Muru Mataji. Yes, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I think from my point of view, that we are directly associating with the Supreme Lord rather than going indirectly to the Devadas.
No, nothing to do with that.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
I know. I wanted someone to say this. Good. You very innocently said that. Very nice. Good try. Yes, Brajaprima.
Because the supreme personality of God takes birth in earth.
What?
Supreme personality of God Krishna took birth directly in earth.
No. Did I say that? Okay, let me repeat. I say, even the demigod will be envious of you. Why?
The supreme personality or God darshanam, we have the vision to reciprocate directly with Krishna.
When?
In Mahaprabhu. Through the disciple succession, Prabhu.
No, you didn't get it. Anyone else? No, you seems to be shocked. You heard it, but I believe you cannot express it. It's okay, fair enough. Yes?
Prabhu, Alalisa, I think because in this Kali Yuga, we have the shortest way of the way is to chant the holy name and to get closer to the Supreme Lord. Whereas these demigods are envious, they are unable to do so, and they wish that they also can come to this Kali Yuga and get the chance of doing the same as us.
Yeah, that is one side. Okay, that is wish that. But I say even the demigods will be envious of you. When you're just a normal sadhaka, they are not bothered. Anyone? Last try. Did anyone catch my point? What did I say? K7? Gandhi Mataji, Nandadevi Mataji, Ratnabha Prabhu, Skanda Prabhu, Vishwamala. Anyone? Karpiya Saras Mataji? Did anyone catch my point?
Oh,
say something.
Prabhu,
huh? Yeah.
the people, I understood like this. We human beings here very easily get benediction, very easily and liberated. But that's why the demigods are very jealous about this.
Yes, you are almost there. You are there, correct. What you say is right. But the question is when. Okay. Let me explain again. I want every one of you to pay close attention to this. Pay close attention to this. To achieve this rare spiritual benediction, when we get this benediction, which is very, very, very rare, Prabhupada writes in the purport. I'll get you the purport. All right. He said, once you start to achieve, once you start to understand, getting Hare Krishna mantra, sometimes the devatas have to bless you. Some of you became a devotee because of Lord Ganesh blessed you. Like I became a devotee, I am 100% very sure that Lord Muruga, Kartikeya, our prayed that Lord Muruga is the one who approved it. All right. So when we talk about, but we are not referring to the major demigods. We are talking about some other demigods. All right. So even when we become successful, because Lord Shiva guarantees, if you become a devotee of Krishna, when you die at the forgetfulness, I will come and give you the reminder. We are not talking about Lord Shiva. We are not talking about Lord Ganesh. Lord Ganesh is, he will remove an obstacle. That's why sometimes in certain Vaishnava sect, they worship Lord Ganapati. But we do not worship Lord Ganapati because we have our spiritual master. Right? When you talk about Kartikeya, Murugan, no, he don't do that because he spoke about it in Skanda Purana. In Skanda Purana is the biggest Purana among the Puranas. The biggest Purana, he spoke so many glories. Right? He never spoke about that. Right? And Durga Devi, Maya Devi. Right? Do you think Maya will put you in trouble? Can anyone share with me any takeaway that we have studied so far? Maya Devi, her job is to put us in trouble. Yes or not? To put us in forgetfulness. But do you think she will do that to this level of being envy of your success? We are talking about envy, yeah? Envy. Come on, someone say something. Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu.
I don't think Maya Devi will put us in trouble. If she knows that a very good devotee, she'll encourage us more.
So what will Maya Devi do? She will turn into Yoga Maya to help us, correct?
Yes.
Yes, very good. So Maya, I mean, we know Durga. So this is the 5 main distinct. So we talk about Durga, we talk about Kartikeya, we talk about Ganesh, we talk about Lord Shiva, and we talk about, who's the next one? Who's the 5th one? Okay. Anyway, so they are the one who won't be very envious of your success. But there are so many others envious people. Who do you think the most envious among the demigods? With due respect, please, Guru Maharaj. I'm just saying what I've learned. But I hope. Who do you think the most envious among the demigods?
Lord Indra.
Yes, Indra. When you do the sadhana bhakti, even you can take his position as the king of the heaven. So, okay. So what Prabhupada writes, when a person become advanced in spiritual life, we are not bothered about others because they are all rubbish. The millionaires, the rich people, the aristocrat, the royalty, they all are rubbish. We are not bothered about them because they're still playing with the doll or playing with the shadow. They are least important. But as we progress in our sadhana bhakti more and more and more, the devatas will be very envious of your thing, and they will come and bring impediment. Example, do you know the story of Vishwamitra? When he wanted to become very successful, how he was diverted. Anyone know the story or not? Is it Vishwamitra or Durvasa? I think Vishwamitra, I think.
Vishwamitra.
Yeah. How
Yes,
he was
Prabhu.
how he got cheated? How he
Lord
became diverted?
Lord Indra sent Menaka to for his meditation, clear his meditation.
Menaka, you send some beautiful girls to change his meditation. Sometimes when you see when a devotee is very advancing and some or other they become succumb to beautiful girls, they fall down. Now can you see the link, Mataji, Mangala Rukmini Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu.
You can see the link, right? Sometimes
Yes,
you see a
yes.
very good standing devotee, suddenly they get entangled with the woman path, they fall down. All these
Yeah,
things.
even devotees, I've seen many, Prabhu.
Yeah, okay. So what it means is that is the sign. Sometimes the devatas who are very envious, they will come to create this kind of trouble. We are to that level. Right? So that's why what we understand from Srimad Bhagavatam, when we see such incident happen, we just pray for them. We don't go into dosa kirtan. Do you know that fellow? Gone. He went and did something, it's gone case. Do you know the Swamiji Maharaj, such a great devotee? Gone case. He fell down. No. They became the victim. They become succumbed to the envy of demigods. Because we are studying Srimad Bhagavatam. We must remember that. Of course, in other classes, other sessions, we don't speak about this kind of heavy, and all this clearly mentioned by Srila Prabhupada. I'm talking based on Prabhupada's purpose. Because this is the point that Pran Govinda Prabhu was hammering us so many times. I will get the quote and I will send it to all of you. It's somewhere in the WhatsApp group. I just can't recall, but I will share in the group. Or maybe tomorrow I don't want to share in the group because the group, not everybody is interested in Srimad Bhagavatam. Some of them are still, maybe once in a while they like to listen to 1 or 2 lecture. Maybe tomorrow I will share it in this WhatsApp chat. Right? I'll share it here. That's why we have to be very, 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 very careful. That's why we have to fully surrender to Krishna. But when we see some kind of incident happen like this, positively we think the devotee is very advanced. Because the spiritual master, the Guru Parampara, will never give them up, will never give up on them. Only we as a sadhaka, we as a like the same level, just like how the siblings fight. Oh, father loves you more. No, father loves me more. They fight among themselves, but the father just looking at both of them, they're having fun. He's having pleasure. But the father loves every child equally. Krishna wanted us to come back. We have studied in Srimad Bhagavatam, right? Prabhupada writes, I think in first Canto, chapter 1. What did he write? Krishna is eagerly waiting to take us back home. When he's so eager, do you think Krishna will just going to let us go? Please do not do any kind of comments, any kind of aparat, any kind of dosa kirtan. We only do Hari Kirtan. When you hear something like that, immediately just close your eyes and say, oh my God, Krishna. You know, you can pray, I hope this thing never happened to me. Because you are exposed. Right? So when you look at this verse, that's what it says. Right? So that means we are far superior. We are far superior than any of these petty things in life. So that is the sign of spiritually enriched person. And Prabhupada writes, in due course of time, when a pure devotee is completely prepared, right? Completely prepared. That means we are preparing. As we are advancing in spiritual life, Prabhus and mothers, what is the sign of our advancement? We're becoming more and more fearless of death. It is just like you're getting ready to board a plane to go to other country. That's it. You're getting ready. Right? So when we read Srimad Bhagavatam more and more, your chanting becomes enriched. Your conviction becomes enriched. You become more confident in your act. You will have no regret. You have no fear. What is fear means? What does that fear means? Can anyone tell me fear means what?
Bayam, bro.
Bayam, okay. Takut, abro? Okay, now, okay, please pay attention to the statement I'm going to say. Fear, F-E-A-R. Okay, maybe I just share in a whiteboard so that you can share it. Now you can, or someone can take a photo and share in the, where is it? PowerPoint, where is it? Document, whiteboard. Okay. So please remember these by heart. Huh? All right. Fear. I think this is so relevant for right fear. Number 1. F means false. E means evidence. See, F F. Evidence. A means appearing. And R means real. That's it. Fear means false evidence appearing real. The false evidence. Are you all with me, Prabhus and Mothers? Everyone with me? All right. So the false evidence, the evidence or the thing which is not real, looks very real. Fear means false evidence appearing real. So we have no fear because we know all these fears are simply some kind of false evidence that seems to be happening real. Okay. So when a pure devotee is completely prepared, then all of a sudden the change of the body occurs. As we go on, suddenly the change of body happens. And this is, we call it commonly, is called as death. The way Prabhupada writes, as though death is no big deal. They talk about death, oh, but it's just commonly called as death. Okay, but for the pure devotees, such change takes place exactly just like the lightning and the illumination. And illumination follows simultaneously. Right? It just happened like a lightning. And the illumination, you see the lightning and follows exactly just lightning. When you see the lightning, the light and the thunder, it just happened. First, lightning. First, there's what they call illumination. Like first, the sound and the illumination. Okay, the light appears simultaneously. What is that? What does it mean? That's to say, a devotee simultaneously changes his material body and develops a spiritual body by the will of the Supreme. So that means just like the lightning. Suddenly you're going, lightning. I hear the thunder and I see myself, body has changed into spiritual body. Not like this kind of things, go through the thing, like a Yamadutta come like a cowboy, throw the thing, throw the rope and pull the floor out and drag the floor to hell. And the journey to hell is 10,000 suns simultaneously, rising. You know how hot it can be. The land will be boiling, and the Yamadutta's hand all have what they call the hand like a nail, and they'll whack the floor nicely. When the children don't offer pinda, whack the floor nicely. When the child is not performing a proper rite, whack the floor nicely. What kind of man are you? How have you brought up your child? Bam! Whack! Beat! Brutally beaten and dragged. Brutally beaten and dragged. We are not going to experience all this. Pay attention to Srimad Bhagavatam. Pay attention to your chanting. If you can just do these two things, Prabhus and Mothers, you are very much assured. Suddenly, like a lightning, what happened? Where am I? Oh, I got a spiritual body. Just like the lightning, because that's what Krishna says here, right? Just like they call taints met with death, just like the lightning and illumination, because that's what happened to Narada. Out of sudden, lightning and illumination occur simultaneously. Pop! Change of body happens. All this by the will of the Supreme. And our glorious Prabhupada writes, even before death, a pure devotee has no material affection due to his body being spiritualized. Right? Even before the person dies, a devotee dies, he don't even have a material affection, because the body has become spiritualized. Have you all heard someone say, hey, why you look so different? Why you look so divine? Say a friend of you suddenly see you after so long. Oh, your face is like tejas la. Oh, you look so different la. Some kind of illumination, some kind of light in you la. Because that is the sign that our system is being spiritualized. When we eat prasadam, the prasadam turns into blood and travels to all from the tip of the head to the nose, I mean to the toe, the entire system getting spiritualized. And we are chanting the holy name, we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, everything becomes spiritualized. Just like a red hot iron in contact with fire. What does that mean? In that iron, there's a fire. In the iron, there's a fire. But how to, when you take the iron, there's a fire element in the iron, but we can't feel it. But when we take the iron and put in the fire, it turns into a red hot. So still is iron, but now in a fiery, in the iron is a fiery situation. It's a fiery situation. So that means even there's an iron is full of fire. So even you are in a material body, but you're fully spiritualized. All right. With this, we end the session. Thank you so much. It's been such a wonderful discussion. So tomorrow we're going to continue text 28. Tomorrow is what day? Huh? Tomorrow is Monday or Tuesday? Oh, tomorrow is Wednesday. So tomorrow is a public holiday. Is it okay we can start a bit early tomorrow? Is it okay? Because tomorrow is a public holiday. Is it okay we can start at 9 a.m.? All right. Okay. Now we discuss that in the group. If it's okay, we can meet at 9 o'clock in the morning. We can go on until maybe 11:30 to 12. Right. So any takeaway, any questions, any comment? Any questions? Any takeaway? Anything? All good? Why all? Yes, Prabhu. Ciao, Prabhu.
I think this session of delineating the truth about this Narada Muni experience it's really heart rendering because no sign is a very bold declaration to put on this what do you call at time of death that you're just a chain of body, just like lightning and all these things. It cannot be experienced. It cannot be known. Like as you said that if one, how should one come to know this? It's through the message of Bhagavatam. And then there's you were saying that also that not everyone will come to this Srimad Bhagavatam. It takes many lifetimes, million. So this is very heart rendering, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Wow, I really feel that.
I'm so grateful to you, Prabhu. Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. There's one book called, yesterday they shared in that discussion. They call Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran by Srila Prabhupada. But that book doesn't have the translation. Sorry, it doesn't have the purport and the Sanskrit. It's only the translation. It's only the translation. Just like the Bible, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. The book is not available in Malaysia. It's only available in Europe. Okay, because some of my classmates were telling, she's from Germany. She said, hey, I have that book in Germany. He said, no, I think I need to print. I said, no, you can buy. But I checked, nothing in Malaysia. Not even in Singapore. Not even in India. It's only available online PDF. And Braj Govinda Prabhu was telling, you must print that book and keep it. Every day, just read. Just go on reading. 1 round, 2 round, 3 round. Like if you're going to do that, maybe you can finish the entire Bhagavatam maybe in 20 days. So what you can do, every month you can finish up Bhagavatam, the entire Bhagavatam, first canto to 12th canto, only the translation. It comes in 930 pages. All right, 930 pages in PDF format. I got it. All right. So I'm planning to print a copy for me tonight. I would like to share that with all of you. Any one of you are interested in that, please send me. I would like to share to you personally. I don't want to share in the group. Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran. Srimad Bhagavatam Mataji. But that Bhagavatam comes with the invocation, with this Mahatmya. All right. The same Srimad Bhagavatam, but it don't have the purport and the translation. What they call? The Sanskrit and the purport. Only the story, just like this. Thus I begin chanting the holy name and fame of the Lord by repeated recitation, ignoring the formalities of the material world, blah, blah, blah. And also Brahmana Vyasadeva, in due course of time, I was fully absorbed in thinking, just like that. No purport. It's just like a storybook. You just go on reading. So he's telling that one of the 6 methods is to go on reading that, or to recite the mantra with just 1 chapter every day in front of the Lord. So all these kind of varieties of this thing. And that book is not available in Malaysia by Srila Prabhupada. BBT is a BBT edition. But of course, Malaysian BBT doesn't want to bring that. If the thing comes, this Bhagavatam will not go out. They won't have a swamp. It's just in it's 930 pages. So if I were to print out, per page is 10 cents in Malaysia, 10 cents in Ipoh. So it can come up to 93 ringgit. And that 93 ringgit, 900 pages, if I say up front and back, it takes 450 pages. That means it takes 1 ream of paper, 1 ream. So the book is going to be this thick. It's not possible. You're not going to read it. So I am thinking of dividing the book into 9 sets. So that means every 100 pages, 1 book. 200, 300. I'm just going to keep it 100 pages. All right, 100 pages. Oh, sorry, 50 pages. 50 pages. So 50 pages front and back. So that means the book is only this, not so thick, it's thin, but you can carry it with you. So you finish first book, you go to second book, third book, fourth book, fifth book, sixth book. So I will share the thing. If at all, if you want to print out, if you want me to help you to print, or if you can get a printer in your place, which is cheaper, you can do it as you wish. All right. So because I thought of printing it today, so I'm just sharing. If any one of you wants a copy, maybe I can help you to print.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Is it in the PDF so that I can use it to print out also?
Yeah, it's in PDF.
Then I request one, Prabhu, please.
Yeah. That means you want a PDF, huh?
Yeah. Then
can.
in the book talk shop there. Then I can
How much that cost, Prabhu, in Johor?
I think quite cheap also about 10 cents or something 5 cents or what. I can 100 pages about maybe 40-50 ringgit.
Cannot be 5 cents, Prabhu. 5 cents is dirt cheap.
Because I print before. I don't know now. I just try.
Maybe for me it was 5 cents. 25 cents, cannot be. It's very expensive, Mataji. 25 cents you can buy this whole Srimad Bhagavatam set. 25 cents very expensive.
Maybe it's not It's not. I know it's quite okay because I print the Hari Nama Chintamani okay
They printed for you for 5 cents.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. You try printing first, Prabhu. Then if it is, then maybe you all can help you because it's going to be very cheap. Because 930 pages, 93 ringgit. If 5 cents, we are only 45.
Champaka 5 cents, Prabhu.
No more. You photostat 5 cents. You're going to send a PDF for them to print is 10 cents.
You send the PDF, Prabhu. I try to print it as
Prabhuji, is this something like this, Prabhu? I have this.
Wait, 1 second. I just
Srimad Bhagavatam in the story form.
No. Not this one.
Not this one, Okay.
I will share the thing in the group. It is if you buy a book, it's only this thick. Not so big. It's a nice, beautiful printing. But one of my classmates says it's she bought it from Germany. So I was saying that I would like to read it PDF. He said nothing doing. If you're not going to print it, you're not going to read it. There's no way you can read in PDF online. So I'd like to share with you.
Yes, it's true.
You please share in PDF, Prabhu. I'll try to print here.
Yeah, how much is that printing in Sungatani, Prabhu?
Sungatani, because I used to print quite cheap.
Quite cheap.
8 cents, something like that.
Oh, that's very cheap. All right.
I usually do the printings here.
5 cents, 8 cents, huh? Wow. I think I should go negotiate. Yeah. Can.
You try one kilo, I might print and then see how much.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
I want a copy also, Prabhu.
Yeah, okay. PDF, huh?
I want a hard copy that you print out. And then send to me. Send to me, then I'll pay bank in for you.
Can. No, that's why I was saying if Chong Prabhu, or because sending by courier, I think going to cost you 10 ringgit only. But if the thing is Chong Prabhu or Chandra Govinda Prabhu can get it cheaper, why not? But of course, we have to be careful when you print. Must be very careful, You have to stay there. First 100 page. If anything goes wrong, the entire printing gone.
The heading and everything was most proper.
Yeah. Can. Right? So nice. Any question? Nagarajan Prabhu, you want to say something?
Yes, Prabhu. I also would like to have a copy.
Yes, okay. No, because like the Srimad Bhagavatam that said that I said I want to get for you that the used one, the book is really not good, Prabhu. I've been asking them, and after that they showed me the book. Because the book is going to keep it for life.
That's so. Thank you.
If possible, invest in a good one. I think going to cost around 750. Good one. But other than that, you can have this kind of this is all
fast reading.
Yeah. Only so you just take the book and read like a storybook. You just only the translation only. That means Canto 1, text 1, text 2, text 3, text. It put there like do you all have experience reading Bible? In Bible it looks like that. In Corinthians, verse 1, then verse 2, it put 1, 2, 3 like that. So it shows like that. So it's just like a Bible edition. No Sanskrit, no this thing. All right. Okay. All right. So later I will put this thing in the group. Whoever wants that thing, I'll share in PDF. Whoever wants me to print, I'll try to get the quotation. I'm not sure what is the quotation like because the thing and a binding, the binding, when you want to put the thing front and back plastic or something like that, I'm not sure. I will get the quotation. I will share if it's okay, or if it's possible that I can share with you, you can just print it out. But of course, remember 930 pages. There's another thing also there, your daily Bhagavatam recital commitment. All right. Also, I'll share that. And that Bhagavatam recital commitment, that means you can write down, okay, today, you know what they suggest? You read the translation only 1 chapter a day. Okay, sorry, the Sanskrit. I mean, those who can pronounce Sanskrit, you just can take out the thing, just read out. You can go to the database, you can just put the Sanskrit alone. Or they say the translation, just like the book that you all wanted. Maybe you can read half an hour a day. By doing half an hour a day, you can complete the entire Srimad Bhagavatam in 100 days. So there's a calculation they give. So they said that if you're going to, because they are training us to become a Bhagavatam teacher. And as a Bhagavatam teacher, the first thing is what? They say that you must go on reading the entire Bhagavatam at least 30-40 times. So don't waste your time just because you just finish, go back again and again. But of course, what we are doing is we are relishing Srila Prabhupada's word. Okay, we are going deep into Guru Vakya or Guru Bhashya. All right. So any questions? All right. So if there's no questions, thank you so much for your wonderful time. I really appreciate your wonderful association. It's such a beautiful moment to have this kind of discussion with all of you. So tomorrow we're going to continue text 28. And tomorrow, who is the one who's going to express the gratitude? Tomorrow. Wednesday. Satya Narayanan Prabhu. All right. So we have Friday one day still empty. right? So Wednesday is taken, Thursday is taken, Friday is not taken, and of course we may do the program on Saturday also. So there's 2 days is not taken. Anyone please come forward to come and express your gratitude. It's very important, right? So till then, have a beautiful day. Gantra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, all glories to the assembled devotee. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhuvevacha
Patichana Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna
Prabhu.
Prabhu.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna.